Hello, welcome to the When I Have Spare Time podcast. My name is Frank, and I'll be sitting here talking to you for a few minutes. As usual, wearing clothes. I'm wearing a hot Korean woman's face on my shirt. Licio from IVE, and yeah, I have a cool hat too. Anyway, so there's this K-pop group called KIIRAS, and they, as you can see there right now in the background, the sound is down because I don't need the copyright. And if you have a spare minute, you should watch the video. Anyway, the song is called "Kill My Boss," but as you can see in the video, um, I know normally I would talk about how good looking everyone is, but that's not what we're doing today. Maybe we can do that later. Um, I wanted to talk about the cultural appropriation that's all in this video. Why are they dressing up like American cowboys? Don't you think that's on the same level of racism as Kiss of Life or the countless other K-pop groups that have emulated hip hop culture? So why is it okay to emulate, you know, like American cowboy culture from the Wild West days, back in the when was it? Like the early 1900s, 1800s, you know what I mean? And then also in this video, they try to sound white. They talk in a cowboy twang. So isn't that just like Kiss of Life trying to talk like a quote unquote black person? So why is it, once again, I'm just saying, why do we pick and choose when to be offended? I don't understand. Why is it okay to emulate white cowboys? That's an American thing, cultural appropriation, but it's not okay to emulate a hip hop artist. I don't know. I'm asking you. Now, you know me, I'm very anti cancel culture. So obviously, I want these girls to succeed. I actually like the song. I've seen a lot of negative videos about KIIRAS because of the song. There's nothing wrong with the song. The song's called "Kill My Boss." A lot of people are saying that the lyrics sound like Chat GPT wrote the song. Now, if that's true, I don't know, but it sounds good to me. Uh, they sing really good and they rap really good. They dance, they dance just like every other K-pop group. So there's, nothing good or bad. It's every pretty much every K-pop group dance is good. Because it's the only thing they do all day is practice, and visuals are great. They're all good looking. So, but I can say the same for Kiss of Life. They dance good, blah 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 blah. But because Kiss of Life picked black to emulate instead of white, like these guys are, to get canceled, that makes no sense. Like, what is this virtue signaling? What is it about? The video's over. What is it about certain races? Because I haven't seen one um, black person make a video about Kiss of Life and talking about how offended they were. I haven't seen it. I have seen a lot of Asian people, white people. It's weird that Asians and whites are offended for blacks and Latinos, but I don't see anyone standing up for white people because Karis did that video. It doesn't make sense. We have to stop picking and choosing when to be offended. Why is cultural appropriation okay when Kiris does it, but not okay when Kiss of Life does it? It doesn't make sense. I know. It doesn't make sense. And Curious, it's a good. Once again, I don't know what these girls have for breakfast. I'm not a super fan. I like the song. I like the video. That's all I can say. But and they have good visuals. Like the one thing I do like, her name is Ling Ling. That's her real name. And so I don't know about you, but the name Ling Ling, so if you know, you know. That's all I gotta say. But that's a great name. That's dressed in a kind of cowboyish attire. I'm not offended by this. Heron, yeah, she's hot too. I'm she's wearing, obviously this is cowboy Native American inspired. I'm not offended that she is culturally appropriating this culture. I'm just not offended. All I see is a hot chick. Nothing wrong with that. I like how her shirt says shirt. I love a group that doesn't take themselves too seriously. Jean jacket. Jean jackets, as last time I checked, that is a white cowboy thing. That's an American thing. This is cultural appropriation. I want three apologies from these girls, and I'm not gonna accept any one of them because all three are fake apologies. I will not accept it, but I want an apology, but I'm not gonna accept the apology. That doesn't make sense, right? Well, that's what happened to Kiss of Life. Just saying. Um, Roa, it's a good-looking woman. I don't. I'm trying to nitpick the cultural appropriation. She's wearing her hair. It looks like in four ponytails with like string around it. That is definitely a Native American thing. That is racist. That is racist. I want her to go on Instagram Live and apologize. I'm not gonna accept the apology though because it's fake. Because every apology is fake, right? So I apologize. Yeah. So there you go. So it's okay for KIIRAS to do this, okay? But Kiss of Life, no, it doesn't make sense. I don't see any anger in the comments on their "Kill My Boss" video. I'm gonna double check. Maybe something came up. Um, mm, no. Let's see. I don't see anything bad. Just complimenting the choreography. Um, other people saying, "Hey, let's support them." Um, yeah, I don't say anything about cultural appropriation. Okay, well, I guess only Kiss of Life gets hate for that. Oh, well, I think I proved my point. Anyway, you guys have a good one. I'll talk to you later. Peace out. Oh, you have to turn this off. I'm just kidding. My mouse is slow. It's a special mouse.